What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my KDP income report for the month of August. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my income report for the month of August. Now, this video is also part of a playlist, and if you'd like to see the rest of my income reports, you can click right there in the right hand corner. So, let's go straight over to Get Book Report and start taking a look at my royalties. Now, over all time, we can see that I've come close to $90,000, $88,150.70 to be precise. Now, if we take a look here, we can see that August has actually been my best month since, because it's a little bit higher than here, but since round about December. So if we look here, I made $3,896, and like I said, we can see that it's been a pretty good month. The last 4 months alone have all been above that $3,000 in royalties, which is absolutely awesome. Now, let's just go to here all time. Let's go to last month. Last month being August. I can't believe we're in September already. Literally October, Halloween, Q4 is already going to be next month. Now let's just give this a second to load up. There we go, it's done its thing. We can see that my sales were pretty good through the month of August. If we take a look here, most of the days were above $100. Highest being here, actually no, highest being yesterday, where I made $192. Then if we take a look here, the lowest being $74. Now we can change this to units sold, so we can see how many physical books I am actually selling each and every day. My lowest just here with 36 copies, and then my highest again, actually no, the highest is here with 96 units sold, which is pretty good. Now if we go back onto earnings, like I said, for the month of August I made $3,896. Now not all of that is profit because I was running ads, so nearer the end of the video we are going to deduct my ad spend from my royalties so we can see my actual profit. Now if we scroll down all the way to about here, we can see my earnings per marketplace, and then we'll take a look at my top 5 books for the month. So as normal, most of my sales have come from America, Amazon.com, with 95.1% of my sales in the US, 2.8% from here in the UK, and then 1.7% from Canada. Now with Canada, that's something that I want to look more into because I do make consistent sales there, not very many, but nonetheless they're sales. So what I actually want to do is look through all of my catalogue over lifetime and last month to see what books I'm actually selling in Canada. And then if they're good books, I am thinking about running ads as well. Now, anyway, that's where I've been selling most of my books. Like normal, it's always mainly in America. Now, if we take a look here, we can see my top 5 books for the month. Now, 2 of these, this first one, are colouring books, adult colouring books. So with this first one, I sold 796 units, making $1,617.97 just from one book. Now the thing is, with this book, because it's an adult colouring book and I have profanity on the front cover, that means I can't actually run ads. So all of this just here, with this one and this one, is completely organic. Now on my second book, I sold 189 units, making $381. Now with this is just one of my composition notebooks. This composition notebook does well all year round. And it's not just a generic composition notebook, it is really niche down. So this is why it does fairly well all year round. Now my third one, 157 units sold, making $300 or $317. This again is another one of my adult colouring books, and again it has profanity on the front cover, which again means I can't run ads. So this one and this one is just completely organic for the month. Now my fourth one, 128 units sold, making $258. Now this one, this is just a standard notebook, but with this I have been running ads, but a few people have bulked purchased this book, and they've been purchasing like 20 to 30 at a time. So that's why this one's actually quite high this month and has made me a fair few royalties. Now the fifth and final one which we're going to look at is this one, where I sold 83 units, making $204. Now with this is in Valentine's Day niche. So yeah, even though we're now in September, this niche has actually been doing fairly well for me over the last couple of months. Now I say the Valentine's Day niche, but the broader niche would be like love, anniversaries and things like that. Now I'm not going to say what type of book this is, but again it has been performing really well. Then this one is actually just a notebook, and then this one's a composition notebook as well. So as we can see, August was a really good month for me. Now one thing I do want to note really quick, and that is, have you come and joined Paddy's Brain yet? Well, you can get here by going to paddysbrain.com. That's Paddy with 2 D's, not 2 T's, it's Paddy. So that will be paddysbrain.com. Over here, you can sign up for my own personal newsletter. You can get an insight into my brain, business and life, and learn the mindset shifts that I had that took me from government handouts to making a full-time income from my laptop. This is completely free. It's just something that I'm doing for fun and sharing my knowledge. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can click that link down in the description below, or you can go to paddysbrain.com. Now, like I said, the royalties just here, $3,896, is not all profit, because again I was running ads. Now I was only running ads in America on Amazon.com. I do plan on also probably start running ads on .co.uk, so that's here in the UK as well, especially now that Q4 is upon us. Now let's take a look at my advertising account over Lifetime. So this is already on Lifetime, and we can see that I've spent $15,000, $15,494.63 to be precise. And my sales, remember this is sales, this is not royalties, so I don't get to keep all of this, only a fraction. But my sales from spending that much is $55,000, almost $56,000, with that ACOS around 27.7. Now the ACOS has gone up a little bit. The last 2 months I've been struggling with a few of my ads, just can't get them profitable no matter what I do. But hey ho, that's all part of running your own business. You are going to have ups and downs. Now if we take a look at the ad metric and add all this, we can see at my stats over Lifetime. So Lifetime orders from this $15,000 is actually 6,500 units sold. We can also see my click-through rate isn't amazing, but my clicks, I've had close to 70,000 with an average of 22 cents per click. So all in all, it's still going fairly well. And all in all, the whole account is profitable. But it's when we start diving deeper, it doesn't look that great. Only for the last month and the previous month. So right here, if we go to last month, is it last month? Yep, because we're now on September 1st. We can see this has climbed a little bit high. It's a little bit lower than what it was last month. I'm still working on it. But over the whole account, 33% is not profitable. So for this month alone, my ads across the board were not profitable unless we start breaking them down, which I'm going to do in just a second anyway. But right here we can see for the month, for last month in August, I spent $762, making $2,278 in sales, giving me an ACOS of 33%, almost 33.5%, with 264 units. Now, if we start kind of breaking this down a little bit, looking at my portfolios here on the side, I have blurred these out because I've named them something different, tried to structure it all, so I am going to blur that out so you can't see. But if we take a look at this first one, so these are for 2 of my composition notebooks. We can see that actually this one is alright. This is just about breaking even for the month. I think anything below 30% for these books is actually profitable, so I might be slightly profitable just with this portfolio. But this is for 2 of my composition notebooks, and we can see I've sold 93. Now I've got quite a few different portfolios, 7 live ones. So let's go down to this one, because this one's actually performing really well at the minute. We can see that I spent $25, almost 26 for the month, making 116 in sales with that ACOS pretty low, 22.1%. And then it's the same for a few of my other portfolios as well. So once we start breaking down the portfolios like this, we can see that a few of them are profitable. With this one, for last month, I spent $28, making 148, with that ACOS really low with 19%. So again, a few of my portfolios are profitable, but then when we combine them together and look at all campaigns, we can see that it didn't really do that well for the month. But again, this doesn't really faze me because it's a business and business has its ups and downs. It's always about learning, failing fast and failing forward. So again, that's how much I spent, $762. So if we go over to my Get Book Report, let's pull up the calculator so we can put in my royalties for the month and then deduct that ad spend. So right here, that's $3,896.66. Let's go back over to the advertising, and now let's take away that 700. So take away 762.81 equals, now let's go back over to here, equals $3,133. So this is actually one of my best months in a long time, all because I have that adult colouring book doing extremely well. That's been making over $1,000 each month for the last couple of months. So I do realistically owe this month's royalties mainly to that book because it's made close to $1,500 for the month. But $3,133 completely all profit is absolutely awesome, and I'm extremely happy with these results. Now, like I said, this video was actually part of a playlist, and if you want to see every single one of my KDP income reports, then click right there in the right hand corner so you can go through and watch. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.